the island women who choose multiple husbands and control the family wealth. Imagine landing in Madagascar and discovering that in certain regions, wealthy women openly maintain relationships with multiple men simultaneously, not as secret affairs but as socially accepted marriages where each husband knows about the others and the woman decides everything from finances to living arrangements. These aren't ancient practices eroded by modernity but living traditions in communities where female economic power creates relationship structures that flip everything you thought you knew about marriage. Malagasy women, shaped by centuries of matrilineal traditions and a unique cultural fusion, possess beauty that combines African, Asian, and Polynesian features in ways found nowhere else on Earth. Their skin tones range from light caramel to deep chocolate. Their eyes can be almond-shaped, reflecting Indonesian ancestry, or rounder, showing African heritage. And their hair textures vary from tightly coiled to wavy. But their physical beauty pales compared to the strength and autonomy many Malagasy women wield, particularly in coastal fishing communities and highland agricultural societies where women inherited land, controlled trade, and selected partners based on what men could contribute to their prosperity rather than the reverse. The island continent that broke away from everything. Madagascar covers 587,041 square kilometers in the Indian Ocean, lying 400 kilometers off the southeastern coast of Africa, separated from Mozambique by the Mozambique Channel. Madagascar appears massive, the world's fourth largest island after Greenland, New Guinea, and Borneo. The island stretches 1,600 kilometers from north to south, but only 570 kilometers at its widest point. Madagascar separated from the African continent approximately 165 million years ago, then from the Indian subcontinent about 65 million years ago, creating an evolutionary isolation that allowed unique species to develop. This geological history created an island that's essentially a small continent, with central highlands reaching 2,876 meters, rainforests on the east coast receiving over 3,500 millimeters of rain annually, arid spiny forests in the southwest that look like alien landscapes, and tropical beaches with turquoise water that rival any paradise postcard. Geography that contains multiple worlds. The sheer diversity of Madagascar's geography staggers the mind. The eastern coast features lush rainforests where chameleons, lemurs, and unique bird species live in canopies that have never seen axes. The central highlands, where the capital Antananarivo sits at 1,280 meters elevation, contain terraced rice paddies cultivated using Asian techniques. The western coast offers drier forests and vast baobab avenues, where massive trees that can live over 1,000 years create surreal landscapes. The south contains the spiny forest, a unique ecosystem of cactus-like plants found only in Madagascar. The Tsingy formations feature limestone karst landscapes where sharp rock pinnacles create stone forests so dangerous that walking through them requires climbing gear. The Avenue of the Baobabs, near Morondava, features a dirt road lined with baobab trees over 800 years old, creating one of Africa's most photographed natural wonders. Antananarivo, the city of 1,000 warriors. Antananarivo, locally called Tana, sprawls across a series of hills with 3 million inhabitants in the greater metropolitan area. The upper town features the Rova, the royal palace complex that dominated the city before a fire destroyed much of it in 1995. The city reveals Madagascar's complex history through its architecture. French colonial buildings, Asian-influenced wooden houses, and the Analakely market where vendors sell everything from zebu meat to vanilla pods. A meal at a local restaurant costs $3 to $6 or 2.75 to 5.50 euros. A decent hotel room runs $25 to $60 or 23 to 55 euros. The poverty is visible, with children begging at stoplights and informal settlements clinging to hillsides. Yet the city pulses with energy and cultural richness that reflects Madagascar's position between Africa and Asia. The multiple marriage tradition that reverses gender roles. Now here's where we reveal the fascinating reality behind wealthy women taking multiple husbands. In certain Malagasy ethnic groups, particularly among the Antandroy in the south and some Sakalava communities in the west, women who accumulate significant wealth through inheritance, trade, or livestock ownership can establish relationships with multiple men simultaneously. This isn't polyandry in the classical sense where one woman formally marries several brothers, but but rather a system where a wealthy woman maintains separate households with different partners, each man aware of the others, and each providing different services or benefits. One man might be chosen for his fishing skills, ensuring regular protein for the family. Another might be selected for his farming abilities, managing land the woman owns. A third might contribute labor for construction or maintenance. The woman remains the primary economic authority, making all major decisions, and the men compete for her favor and resources. This system developed in societies where women could inherit and control property independently, where female economic autonomy was normalized, and where practical considerations of survival in harsh environments required flexible social structures. Children from these unions typically take the mother's family name and inherit through her line, reinforcing matrilineal structures. Women who wield economic and social power. Malagasy women, particularly in rural areas and traditional communities, often control household finances even in conventional marriages. They manage rice production, the economic foundation of highland life. They dominate markets, buying and selling everything from produce to textiles. They make decisions about children's education, healthcare, and marriages. In many communities, a man who wants to marry must negotiate with the woman's family and demonstrate he can contribute to her prosperity, reversing the bride price custom found elsewhere in Africa. Some ethnic groups practice bride service, where a man works for his future wife's family for years before marriage is approved. The woman's consent is essential and cannot be overridden by male relatives in most traditional systems. The ethnic tapestry of 18 official groups. Madagascar contains 18 officially recognized ethnic groups, each with distinct languages, customs, and traditions. Though all speak dialects of Malagasy, a language more closely related to languages spoken in Borneo than to any African tongue. This linguistic connection reveals Madagascar's settlement history. The first inhabitants arrived from Southeast Asia approximately 2,000 years ago, sailing across the Indian Ocean in outrigger canoes. Later arrivals came from East Africa, creating a genetic and cultural blend unique to Madagascar. The Marina and Betsilio people dominate the highlands, practicing wet rice cultivation. The Bara people in the south raise zebu cattle, considering them sacred and measuring wealth by herd size. Natural wonders that justify the journey. Madagascar's wildlife and landscapes make it one of Earth's premier biodiversity hotspots. Lemurs, primates found only in Madagascar, come in over 100 species. Chameleons include the world's smallest and some of the largest species. The fossa, Madagascar's largest predator, looks like a strange cat-mongoose hybrid. Baobabs include 6 endemic species. Andesibi Mantadia National Park offers the best lemur viewing just 3 hours from the capital. Isolo National Park features sandstone formations, canyons, and natural pools. Economic realities of one of the world's poorest nations. Madagascar ranks among the world's poorest countries, with average annual income around $500 or 460 euros. Over 75% of the population lives below the poverty line. Vanilla cultivation provides crucial export income, with Madagascar producing 80% of global vanilla, despite price fluctuations that devastate farmers. Tourism remains underdeveloped due to poor infrastructure and political instability. Yet Malagasy people demonstrate remarkable resilience, maintaining cultural traditions and family bonds despite material hardship. The verdict on this evolutionary laboratory. So we've explored this extraordinary island nation, from its powerful women who sometimes choose multiple husbands to its landscapes that contain entire ecosystems found nowhere else. From its ethnic diversity that reflects Asian and African fusion to its economic struggles that coexist with cultural richness. We've discovered why Madagascar fascinates biologists, anthropologists, and travelers seeking genuine uniqueness. Those unusual marriage customs where wealthy women maintain multiple partners reveal a broader truth about Madagascar. This island developed its own rules, unconstrained by continental norms, creating social structures as unique as its lemurs and baobabs. For travelers willing to endure rough roads and basic accommodations, Madagascar offers encounters with nature and culture impossible to replicate anywhere else on Earth. Now we want to hear from you. Drop a comment telling us which city or country you're watching from and whether Madagascar's multiple marriage traditions surprised you. What shocked you most about this island? Hit that hype button and smash the like button because it costs nothing but helps our channel grow. We're grateful for every view. Before you go, click one of the suggested videos on screen to discover more incredible cultures. Until next time, keep exploring the extraordinary.